Welcome back, family. Welcome back to Nala's Journey. Guys, I hope you saw my last video about 100 children being adopted. That's right, guys. Let me say it again, just in case you didn't hear me. 100 children were adopted. Check out my last video. That's out of Tanzania, Malawi. And this young woman has me so encouraged. She has me so on fire to just continue the things that God has placed in my heart, the things that He's placed in my heart, in my mind. She has made me so focused. She has, not only her, but God is using her to just create a drive in me. My goodness, I'm excited. If a young woman out of Tanzania, as a matter of fact, and she was a young girl, she was a teenager when she started adopting children. And right now she has about 100 children that she's adopted. That's right, she's in her 20s now. My God, look at what God can do. God can use a person. God decides who He wants to use. But wow, look at what God can do. So listen, if God can use a teenager out of Tanzania to make a home and to help create a home and a life and provide things for children, my God, what can God do through me? What can God do through you? Listen, I know I'm not the only one out here feeling encouraged, feeling motivated, feeling driven, being focused to help those families, to help the individuals, to help the children. Number one, to help the children that are in need all across Africa. And no, of course, not everybody is in need in Africa. Of course not. Because remember, guys, I've told you, I've traveled to Africa before, so I know there are many places, many countries on the continent of Africa that are doing quite well, compatible to the U.S. states. I know that. I've seen that with my own two eyes. I have. But what I'm talking about are the children, the young ladies, and the families that are in need. That's the population that I want to be a blessing to. I'm driven. Oh my God, I'm excited. If that young woman can do so much, wow. What can God do through me? Wow. What can God do through you? Just imagine. Can you imagine? Check out that young lady. Her Instagram, her IG, information is on the screen right here. Check her out. This is living proof that we serve an awesome God. Wow. I'm excited. I mean, this story has just basically blown my mind. It is. What a wonderful thing that she's doing in Tanzania. And those are the types of things that I'd like to do in various countries in Africa. And you know what? I'm encouraged. I really, really am. And I'm in the process of doing things, as we speak. But wow, it's an enlightening feeling to see someone else achieve, the things that God has placed in your heart. It's an enlightening feeling. It really, really is. Wow. Listen, check out her IG, information. Check her out. She was in her teens when she started adopting, children. So now she's got children, toddlers, and teenagers, that are under her care. And yes, she does have, people that, helps her, etc. She's got a team, thank God for that. But, I believe God used her. God, placed that, the thought of blessing children in her. The blessing, God's blessing always comes through a person. So it's a wonderful thing, to see a young woman, that looks like me, that's already in Africa, that's doing so great, in her village for her own people. What wonderful. Wonderful thing. It's a wonderful feeling. It is. So listen, when you're adopting children, you've got to think about a multitude of things. You've got to think about, putting, shelter, putting a roof over their head, and she's done that, and in the process of putting, a building, wow, in her village right now as we speak. Yeah, and it's listen, so she's, and people are donating to her. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing that's happening, in Tanzania. I'm so inspired, by this young lady's work in Tanzania. I'm so inspired by it. I'm so encouraged by it. I am. It just makes me think, what can God do through me? Because God knows that I have a willing heart, that I have a caring heart, that I am, very focused on helping children, and helping young people, youth and teenagers and single moms and families overall. God knows what He's placed in my heart. And God is, just putting certain things, in place so that I can be a blessing to others, and I'm just grateful today. I feel grateful, guys. You like my energy? Listen, if you like my energy, if you like my vibe, please subscribe. Join this family. I love the idea of having a big family. Please subscribe. Please share these videos. Please absolutely, please like these videos. I hope you do. Listen, guys, I appreciate all of you for liking my videos, for subscribing to my channel. Drop me a comment, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Wherever you're watching from, drop me a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Listen, if you're passionate about these types of things, giving back and helping children and youth and single moms and families in need. If you're passionate about these things also, drop me a comment. Let me know. I'd like to know what you're doing and where you're doing it. Perhaps you found, other young ladies, other people, that are doing these types of things across Africa, and I'd like to know about it, because I'd like to help. I'd like to support not only her but others as well. So drop me a comment. I'd love to hear about that. I really would, guys. Really. Wow. So I'm thinking about, doing these types of things, adopting children and young people and villages, etc. And my interest really is in Kenya particularly. Kenya really, I can't really put it into words, but Kenya really has a special place in my heart. I haven't even been there yet. Yes, I've got some friends there, etc. But, I'm excited about what God is going to do through me in Kenya. Stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe. Stay tuned. I've got some really wonderful things that I'd like to do for children and for youth and for families in Kenya. And, God is putting everything in the works. And stay tuned to this channel. You'll see what's going on. You will. I'm excited, guys. I am. When you've thought about something and prayed about something, and when things are coming together, one gets excited. So that's why I'm so excited, because I know what God is doing in my life, and what He's gonna do in my life that will help bless others, on the continent of Africa, in the motherland. I will be a blessing. The Word of God talks about speaking things, it's speaking life into things. Absolutely. If that young lady can adopt 100 kids, wow, how many can I adopt? How many can I help? How many people? I don't know. But I'm excited about the possibility. I'm humbled about the opportunity. I'm encouraged by it, and I'm focused and I'm driven, because I know that God has put a fire in me to be a blessing to others. I just know it. I know that He has. He has. Absolutely. And guys, listen. Think about what you want to do in life. Everybody's got, aspirations and goals and things that they'd like to do. And this is my journey. This is Nala's journey. It's my journey, guys. Perhaps it's your journey also. Listen, if you're doing these types of work, charity work, in any country, in any state, drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. I'd love to know. I would. Because I know that God has blessed many people with this type of heart to be a blessing to others. So I'd like to hear about what you're doing and where you're doing it, okay? So listen, Tanzania is definitely on my ongoing radar in terms of being a blessing to them. That particular young lady in Tanzania, she's in Malawi right now, but she's actually building in her village permanent housing for the children that she's adopted. What a wonderful thing. Oh my God. That means that many people, countless people, has blessed her, and now things are coming together, where she's going to be moving from Malawi back to her village. Check out her IG information. It's right here on the screen. Check her out on IG. Be a blessing to her if you can. It's a wonderful thing that she's doing. Listen, she's providing a roof over their head through the blessings of others, of course, right? Donations, awesome thing people are doing. It's an awesome thing. A roof over their head. She's providing food. Oh my God. Making sure that they go to school. Wow. She's only in her 20s. And remember, God birthed this in her while she was still a teenager. Wow. So adults like myself, wow, what can God do through you? Be encouraged, guys. Be excited. Be focused about being a blessing to somebody else. Listen, guys, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. I do, guys. Listen, I do. Well, guys, listen. Thanks for watching my videos. Stay tuned. We're going to continue talking about being a blessing to others, okay? We will continue this conversation. This will be an ongoing conversation. This is Nala, and I'll see you guys in the next video.